TrustSwap Nation, what's going on? It's your boy Pistol coming at ya. You guessed it once again from the Great White North, and right now we are in the dog days of summer. It's a scorching heat wave here right now, and I'm loving every second of it. The sun is rising here at 5 a.m. It's setting at 11 p.m. We have long days. We're maximizing all the time. We're working. We're going golfing. We're going boating. We are doing more research on TrustSwap, and that's what brings me here to you today, because we are going in for another edition of This Week in TrustSwap. So let's go. And just because it's the summertime and everything's going fine doesn't mean that there is no time to keep looking up TrustSwap and for TrustSwap to keep evolving and developing. And if you missed it, there was recently a quarterly update, maybe about a week and a half ago. It's on YouTube right now. If you just type in keywords TrustSwap and update, look for the one from about 10 days ago. You have to check this out. Make sure you have the time. If you're still a little skeptical of how big TrustSwap is getting and how big it's going to be, then do yourself the friggin' favor and see where we've been last quarter and see where we're going next quarter. And you'll get to meet some of the new, well, not new, but some of the big brains in our pipeline. You'll hear from Zach from Team.Finance. You'll hear from Anura of marketing. You'll hear from Evgen of the Crypto.app. You'll hear from Sandeep for Launchpads. You'll hear from Marty, Creative Director. You'll hear from Howard from Swappable. And of course, you'll get a little bit of Jeff sprinkled in this to make you feel good and nostalgic right there. But make sure you check it out. You'll see some of the big brains. You'll actually put a face to the name, and you'll have to educate yourself on how big we're going to be. What else happened recently? Finally, Art Meta finally launched. 7 months in the making, maybe even 8 months in the making, but finally they launched. We recently did a little giveaway with them, a small little competition to kind of give back to our community for being so patient with them. But they finally launched, and things are looking like they're moving forward there. You can check out a little interview with their marketing side. You can check that out on some of the links in our Telegram channel if you wanted to learn more about Art Meta. Now, I'm going to be talking a lot about this today, a lot about the evolution of Team.Finance. I know it might not be sexy to you, the users, the customers, but to the businesses out there, Team.Finance is a big friggin' deal, and they had an announcement just recently of the integration of Team.Finance services with the Vellus blockchain. And we also did a giveaway to promote this, so it's good to see more giveaways, kind of keeping the community engaged, kind of holding the hand of people to learn a bit more about different blockchains and kind of get out of their comfort zone. But yeah, we did Team.Finance services, did an integration with the Vellus, I'm going to screw that up a lot, so bear with me, Vellus blockchain. But you might be asking yourself, what is it? What is Vellus? It's a blockchain ecosystem of decentralized products. This blockchain is the fastest EVM chain designed to be able to compete with Ethereum 2.0. It's a Solana fork that includes embedded EVM integration, and its mainnet launched in 2019. The chain supports all smart contracts built on the Ethereum blockchain and provides a scalable solution for dApps with up to 50,000 transactions per second. The Vellus, I gotta learn to do that. Maybe that's because I have some French I speak French, so maybe Velas, maybe that's why I don't know. Anyways, Vellus blockchain features instant low-cost transactions that are just a fraction of the cost of other blockchains, and also allows users to earn staking rewards. Now, you might be saying, I don't care about Team.Finance, give me the juicy news on Launchpads or whatever, but I'm gonna try and educate you a little bit here on why did Team.Finance add support for the Vellus blockchain? Well, we're bringing crypto to the world. The more blockchains we can support with Team.Finance, the more of a no-brainer it is for projects to lock tokens with our product. What does it mean for you? It means more profits, as there is a fee to lock with Team.Finance, and a portion of these profits become staking rewards. Might not be sexy for users, but it's definitely sexy to businesses, and it shows. Team.Finance came out with another update just yesterday So they're continuing to kill it and kick ass, and they're ecstatic to announce the listing of Team.Finance on Defi Llama. And again, you might be asking, what is Defi Llama? Well, it's a DeFi TVL aggregator, TVL standing for total value locked, and it's always measured in US dollar amounts. And an aggregator is just the website that collects related information. DeFi Llama gathers information about the total value locked in different DeFi platforms and displays that information on its site. DeFi Llama provides a dashboard that lists the TVL of cryptocurrency on hundreds of different DeFi platforms, including on many of the industry's most popular and well-known blockchains. And why is this significant, you might be asking? It's significant because DeFi Llama has become a popular place for DeFi enthusiasts to get information about the total value locked in their favorite DeFi projects and platforms. The listing gives more visibility to Team.Finance, which translates to more eyes on our projects and potentially more projects deciding to lock liquidity and tokens with Team.Finance. Another reason that listing on DeFi Llama is significant is that it allows us to be more transparent about Team.Finance, its TVL, and other important information about the project. Obviously, with TrustSwap and Team.Finance, transparency is key to building trust with DeFi projects that currently lock tokens with Team.Finance and projects that may potentially lock tokens with us in the future. So we're just keep building that reputation of trust. Everything we do, trust is at the core. Important little side note here. Our listing only reflects our LP tokens locked rather than all of the tokens, making our dollar amount appear smaller and impacting our ranking on the site. So yeah, lots going on in Team.Finance. They seem to just keep coming out with new stuff, and I'm guilty of it myself, kind of sometimes being like, who cares about Team.Finance? But businesses out there are using it, are locking with it, are trusting it, and that's bringing profits in, which once again get added into the long-term staking pool rewards. Now, this might be old news, but I'm going somewhere with this, so just bear with me. And I'm just going to update people that maybe don't know that the long-term staking pool is now available on all 4 TrustSwap chains: Polygon, Binance Smart Chain, or are they calling themselves the BNB chain now? I don't know. Ethereum, Avalanche. They're all available now, so there's no reason to delay. Get your swap out of the old pool and into the new pool. And here's an interesting stat I wanted to share. This is from a few days ago, so they might have changed a little bit, but basically, of all the swap currently staked in the long-term staking pool, over 65% has been locked away, kaput. We won't see it again for 4 to 5 years. 65% has been staked and locked for 4 to 5 years. That's outstanding. And 80% of all the swap staked has been staked for over a year. So that's over a year. 80% of the current swap won't be touched for a year. 65% of it won't be touched for 4 to 5 years. And get this, according to Jeff, there's still 30 million swap staked in the old pool. The old pool. Wake up, people. If you're still staked in the old pool, you're getting nothing. You aren't getting anything from it. So move it out, get into the long-term pool ASAP, and gain those rewards. But here's a little theory of mine, and I could be out to lunch, but what if the tokens that are still in the old pool are just going to be burned tokens? What if people lost their seed phrase, can't get access to those swap tokens? That's why they're still there. They'll just never be moved. They'll live there forever. That's 30 million swap that could be burned. So that's some food for thought right there. Something to think about anyways. And here's a quick little heads up for anybody that's been questioning the APY in the staking pool recently, because it's dipped below 20%, and some people maybe misread something along the way where somebody might have said that it's never going to drop below 20%, but that's fake news. It was announced that the APY would be approximately around 20% in general. It fluctuates based on the number of stakers and staking rewards. So not once was it mentioned that there would never fall below 20%, as it's a number constantly in flux. But currently, with monthly compounding, the APY is over 50% on a 5-year stake. So keep that in mind when you're compounding your rewards and just putting them back in. Rinse, repeat, keep putting it in. But soon TM, soon in quotation marks, the auto compounding feature will be live. So patience on that, but it should be very soon. And then you just enable that, and then for the rest of that stake, you're just auto compounding. Set it and forget it, and you're going to be making that sweet APY. And we'll be updating the UI to reflect this in the coming weeks. And more rewards will be added shortly, because I don't think, and I could be wrong on this, but I don't think any rewards except for the base layer of 1 million has been added to the long-term staking pool yet. So more rewards will be added shortly. So keep that in mind, folks. And just another reminder, that's all I got for you, but just another reminder, crypto's risky, DeFi's risky. You can lose what you put in, but we're headed west. This is the frontier. It's not for everybody, but we're glad you're with us on this journey. Peace out. I'm going to go enjoy the sun. Maybe do a little sun tanning, work on this beautiful tan I got going on here. And keep your eye on the grindstone. Is that even a saying? Keep your eye on the grindstone? I don't know. Maybe I have sunstroke.